This deer is mind-blowing. It is a public land giant. Scored 196. It's known throughout the states. Michael Perry is an absolute public land guru. Be sure to stick around for the end of the video because Michael and I have a cool announcement that involves the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to check out Parker's Wildlife Taxidermy on Facebook. Let's jump into the video. Just an absolute giant. We've still got his face and the antlers to get on the body. So
we've been working for 48 hours solid.
Hey, Michael Perry told us we couldn't take any break. Well, actually, it's Kathy. Kathy told us we couldn't take any breaks.
She's a slave driver.
Thanks for watching the mount reveal video of the Alabama state record muzzleloader kill. Mike, you want to hit some highlights of the story?
To recap the hunt, I had 3 years of pictures of him basically, and 1 year he was kind of sick. Then the next year he was looking pretty good. It was around 160, and I was making a plan to kind of hunt him, but I never seen him. I missed him by 1 day. And then the next season, I knew he was still alive. I had some late video pictures of him in January, so I knew the season was over. So, and I was hoping he was going to be big. I told some people, I said, I think he'll be 180, if he's still alive, and I'm pretty sure he was. So I concentrated on him with a muzzleloader, and I also bought a crossbow specifically to hunt him when the leaves were off, because of the way this area was, where he was daylighting first week or two in November, kind of casually, like he just didn't have a care in the world. A lot of times he was by himself, and a couple times he was with a doe. But me and Kathy slipped down there, and I got her situated. We got in about an hour before daylight, and around 9:40, I had a little 6 or 7 point. It was his big body, just 3-year-old, probably 180 pounds, just a good buck. A lot of people probably would have shot him, but I knew that he was daylighting that area, and I just didn't want to risk it. So anyway, about 5 minutes later, after that 6 or 7 point kind of fell off and was out of sight, something caught the corner of my eye, and all I could see was part of this beam and see the mass, and it was still so green. It was, it was hard to see a lot of stuff, but he was about 40 yards, and another couple steps he'd been gone. But he stopped behind a tree, and I could see his rear end. Couldn't see his rack. Got all propped up, praying for him to step out, and it seemed like it took forever. But when he stepped out, I aimed right behind him. It was kind of cordon, so I aimed behind him right the shoulder, about 3 reels back. It come out right in the center of the shoulder, and he run about 30, 40 yards, piled up. I heard a crash, but I wasn't for sure. But anyway, I was so excited because I knew it was a big buck. I didn't know how big. It took me a little bit to find the blood trail. Then when I did, it was a massive blood trail. Walked right up to him. He'd actually spun around and was facing back the way he come. And he was laying, and I could see that side sticking up, and the tears started rolling. It was like I couldn't believe it. He had grown that much. He was just amazing. So shout out to my wife, Kathy, Charles Kenny, Justin Martindale, and David Headley for helping us get this big monster out.
Yeah, this deer is it's unreal. Cool announcement that I mentioned at the top of the video is Mike and I are going to be teaming up with the channel. If you're new to the channel, we want to say welcome. If you haven't subscribed, we want to encourage you to subscribe, share our stuff. If you haven't checked them out yet, we've got some postseason scouting videos on the channel and some turkey videos of this past turkey season.
We're going to do a bunch of stuff that helps us be successful, and try to pass it on y'all. Well, I've been asked about trying to do some stuff like this earlier, and I'm getting older, so I don't have no problem sharing what helps me. It might not work for everybody, but I'll gladly give all the help I can to anybody. So the name of the channel is
That's Wild Hunting.